Hi, my name is Anurag, and today we are going to discuss about the story of Saxo Bank. Why I've chosen Saxo Bank because this is a bank where I have already given multiple times interview, so I did a lot of research. My channel is new, so I decided to start making videos to which I already know a lot about already. In this video, we would like to analyze what were the things Saxo Bank did well that made it Denmark's one of the major global fintech giant, and what are the lessons we should learn from the Saxo Bank. Today, Saxo Bank is having 1.5 million customer base, and they are having 115 billion euro client assets base, which is of course not equivalent to the other competitors like Danske Bank and Nordea Bank, but still giving a consideration. They are specifically an uh, investment platform or having trading platform. They are started as a trading platform. It is comparatively not big number as to their peer banks like Danske Bank, Nordea Bank, but they are full-fledged universal bank, whereas Saxo Bank is a platform-oriented technology platform which is providing you the best trading options, and they the other banks are having different product range and category. They are having mortgage loans, they are having investment custody. uh, they are Other banks like Danske Bank are having much large offerings, like they are having saving accounts, current account, mortgage, personal loan, and the investment services is one of their product category, but whereas Saxo Bank is entirely focusing on the investment related products and services. And not only that, they are the one who are giving the just B2C, means providing services to the individual investor, but they are in the behind the scene. They are one of the strongest uh, fintech infrastructure company. Not only that, Saxo Bank since 2023 is been ranked as an investment grade company by S&P. Not only, and it has been also been recognized as systematically important financial institution by Denmark government, which shows its significance for Denmark. That all signifies how important Saxo Bank has become for or the European Union, and how significant progress it has achieved over the years. So now I would like to break down this. What were the things Saxo Bank did right that contributed to this growth story of Saxo Bank? So there are five big reasons that contributed to the growth of the Saxo Bank. And the first reason is Saxo saw the internet opportunity earlier than others. Saxo Bank saw the internet opportunity earlier than its competitor. In 1990s, when most of the bank were relying on opening new branches, giving different kinds of product, introducing, and they're hugely relying on mobile phones and doing business through the physical banking. Saxo Bank has seen the opportunity well ahead than others competitor, and it start building its infrastructure for the future, and they were start giving a customer an option, not doing business through the regular branch banking, but it started giving the customer a, a technology platform. The second reason is Saxo Bank since the beginning started investing on the technologies instead of on the physical branches. So the traditional banks used to invest in the branches, physical locations, and local networks. The Saxo Bank was different. It since the beginning, Saxo Bank was focusing on the technology instead of building. So traditional bank were still busy in investing their physical branches, their local networks, and their physical presence. Saxo Banks started investing on the trading platforms, software, in developing infrastructure, and they were consistently been working on improving the user experience. So, because of this, has provided Saxo Bank with the opportunity of scalability, where the local bank were only catering to the limited physical area. Saxo Bank was started doing business online from the very first day, and it was having a scalable business. Its business is expanded even to the various country without making branches on those countries even. So the lesson we can learn from this is sometimes technology helps you to scale your business faster than your physical presence. So you just have to be active, developing your technologies. You have to be consistently try to build the technologies to improve your customer experience. The third reason is from Saxo Bank from the very first day has started scaling globally. They were not focusing on the local market only, but they from the very beginning, they has made a vision to provide the people the accessibility to the global market, and that uh, in 1998, the Saxo Bank became the one of the Europe's first trading platform that's provided people a trading option where the people can buy shares and the different investment option not from the local market, but they can buy it, they can do investment to worldwide. Well, other banks were thinking differently. They were thinking to first dominate a particular market, then they will go to the other market. But from the since very first day, the Saxo Bank had one goal in mind to make the global market accessible to all. So it given accessibility to a local market where it was not earlier been imaginable that a local investor from a particular uh, can do investment across the world. They have provided a lot of options to the local investor, and that's caused in 1998, Saxo Bank became the one of the first online trading platform started in Europe. And the fourth reason is my favorite, and that is, I think, very important in the Saxo Bank story, is they have not only built a product, but they built an ecosystem. Well, other banks were focusing, seeing it as the investment as a side uh, business. For Saxo Bank, their supremacy is the technology and its innovation, and they not treated it as just a product for a customer. They have built the entire ecosystem. Here we can find it very similar to the Amazon shopping app. Everyone knows like Amazon is having a shopping platform, but very few people know that the biggest business revenues of Amazon coming from the AWS. AWS is the world's number one cloud computing platform as of the day. It is even bigger than the Microsoft and many other of its competitor like Google and all. So how it's all started, Amazon when they started their online shopping platform, they find it like they face a problem with establishing their own infrastructure. So they started building their own infrastructure for theirs initially for their own company, and then in at a later stage they realized that they can do it better than any else. So they started outsourcing these facilities to the other uh, same competitors in the same sphere, and that contributed. AWS is the major revenue source of the Amazon, as of today. In the same way, Sexo has developed their platform capability for their own customers, but once they have mastery in that, um, in the financial infrastructure, developing financial infrastructure, they start outsourcing these facilities to the other financial institution and bank. That makes the Saxo Bank is also very stable because it is business is well diversified. Its revenue source is not just uh, related to serving its customer. Available It is available in for B2C and B2B. So Sexo's infrastructure business is one of its key strategic uh, strength as of today, and it is very difficult to compete the technological supremacy. It requires a lot of research and many years of innovations to building that kind of quality and trust. So the business lesson we can learn from this is sometime in businesses you should be aware of it, what is your niche area and where you can build the ecosystem and not just a product for the customer but also the platform for other competitors which you can good at, and you can offer it to the your other competitors, and that can give you the strategic advantage compared to your competitors. And the fifth and the most important reason, what I see, is the Saxo Bank is the bank which continuously reinvented itself, where many of the companies stopped inventing, reinventing, and doing bringing the not bringing the changes in their operation and the processes. Saxo Bank has continuously, throughout the phases, it has reinvented itself. From the phase one, it was a brokerage firm. Phase two, it reinvented as an online trading platform. Phase three, it has been built as a multi-asset investment platform. Is phase four, they become institutional infrastructure provided, and phase five, which is very interesting one, is they are getting into the wealth management and private investing ecosystem, especially after the acquisition of Safra Sarasin, which is one of the biggest player in the private equity and wealth management company. It would be interesting to see how Saxo Bank is going to be transformed into the wealth management and private equity. And this acquisition and merger is really important because here we can see the both giant. One, Safra Sarasin brings the wealth management depth, and the Saxo Bank will going to bring the digital investment infrastructure. So this acquisition is not about just buying a company; it is about combination of old world trust with the new world technology, and this is where the future of finance is going to be, and that is how we can see the so Saxo Bank is how the future is going to be look for Saxo Bank. So to summarize it, is Saxo Bank is exceptional? Yes, talking to the context of European perspective, Saxo Bank is having a huge growth over the year, but it is still very far from the global investment trade, especially lots of firms from the USA are having much more bigger platform than the Saxo Bank. But in European context, Saxo Bank did really well and it is growing really well over the years. So, in a one line summary, we can say that Saxo Bank's uh, biggest reason for growth and success was their understanding the future of finance is not depend on the financial products, but they have understand the role of technologies and role of technologies in the growth, and they continuously reinvented themselves and bring innovations year over year. That's all my conclusion for about the Saxo Bank. Hope you liked the video. That's my first video. I will come up with a more interesting topic in the future. Thank you.